welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the monthly reading for June 2026 for the water sign Scorpio. Scorpio, I hope that you are doing well. As you can see, I have shuffled off camera and laid the spread just to save a little bit of time. Before I get into the reading, I would just like to apologize. I know I've been missing in action for the past few months, but I've just had a lot of difficult personal issues I've been dealing with. It's really made it difficult for me to do readings of any kind. Hopefully with these June readings, I'm back at it. So I hope to get back to my monthly and mid-monthlies, but I did want to just start off by apologizing for that. Okay, so 10 card Celtic cross spread using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. And it seems like, and much of the, seems like many of the messages coming through for you are sort of similar messages to what some of the other signs have had for this month, which is, there's a definite focus on change, but also on, in your case, on career. Okay, you have the cards sitting sort of center here of your spread are all pentacles, which just tells me there's a focus this month on your career, your finances, could be on your home, your family, right? The suit of pentacles is earth energy, and it has to do with those areas of our life, right? But sitting center spread, we'll start there. You have the 9 of Pentacles, and it's crossed by, so what could help or hinder it? Major Arcana number 21, the World. So the 9 of Pentacles is often referred to as like the self-reliant or self-sufficient bachelor or bachelorette card, because this person has worked long and hard, put in the hard work and effort, and has now sort of created the type of life they always envisioned for themselves. You can see that here she has great financial abundance with all of the pentacles down the side. Trees are laden with fruit, so representing that she's seeing the fruits of her labor. So she's put in the hard work and effort, and she's actually seeing seeing these things come to fruition, right? All of this hard work. So that could be, definitely it could be a month where there's a focus on your finances, or where you're just feeling, very much in this energy of the 9 of Pentacles, where, all is right in the world surrounding your finances and home. And with it being crossed by the World card, the World, it's the last of the major arcanas associated with the earth energy, and some more with earth energy, earth sign of Capricorn. And it represents, a significant chapter coming to an end in your life, right? So it closes out a long chapter, and it also gives way to sort of go back and begin a brand new cycle. After the World, it would go back to the 0 card, which is the Fool. But endings and subsequently new beginnings. The World can also show up when there might be physical move, like a physical move to somewhere else in the world. You might be traveling. You might be dealing with people from different countries, different culture than your own. That could be an international relocation surrounding your job, right? The work that you do. For some of you, you might have to travel for work. And in the deep past, you have the Queen of Cups. So you might have been dealing with a fellow water sign individual, right? This is obviously, Cups is water energy. So usually the Queen would be, and obviously it's not gender specific in these general readings, but the Queen would be more of an older water sign individual. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, even though she shows up here as the Queen, but not gender specific. But she, out of all of the Queen, she is the most intuitive. So she's, as the Queen of Cups, Cups deals with emotions, feelings, relationships. She is very caring. She's very loving. She's very understanding, loves taking care of her family. And like I was saying, she is very intuitive. So, sits in the past position. You might have been dealing with this person. This person might have been helping you, support you, or you might have just been taking on the energy and, maybe tuning into your intuition, or just focus more on caring for your family in the deep past. In the recent past, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So, coming after this 9 of Pentacles, right? This is the ultimate in the suit of Pentacles. It's that generational type wealth. And you can see There's obviously all 10 of the pentacles there. Behind her, there's this castle. So, you know, there's a great focus here on financial abundance and stability. Sometimes the 10 of Pentacles shows up when, you know, because it is generational wealth, when there's an inheritance coming in. So inheriting property, or just, you know, this lump sum of money coming in for you. Crowning your reading, you have the 7 of Pentacles, which is taking stock of kind of where you are financially speaking. Within the workplace, this could be you, you know, reevaluating or taking stock of, okay, I've been working here for this amount of time. I'm obviously starting to see the fruits of my labor. She's holding this basket full of fruit. If I continue working here, or if I continue doing what I'm doing, will this ultimately get me from the 7 all the way to the 10? And it's interesting because you have, I'll go ahead and show you in the near future, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is like this, you have enough financially speaking to, you know, help others. It's a card of balance surrounding your finances. Sometimes the 6 of Pentacles shows up when there's a give and take. So like you receiving some type of payout, or you paying back money. So going to the bank, applying for a loan, getting the loan, repaying the loan, somebody coming to you and asking for money, repaying money, you know, so it's this give and take of finances. So you can see why I was saying there's a definite focus here, you know, taking all of these cards together. You have the 6, the 7, the 9, the 10 of Pentacles. So major focus on career, money, finances, home, family. You show up as the major arcana number 8, strength, associated with the fire sign of Leo. The strength card is about having that inner strength, drive, determination, passion, ambition to do whatever, you know, it is that we want to do in life, to accomplish. So sometimes it can be having the strength to face even our inner demons. But, you know, just knowing that you have the strength to overcome, to achieve, right? That inner drive. And it's, you know, in your surroundings, right? You have, this is an additional major arcana in this deck. It's not found in other decks. It's just called the unknown card, and its meaning is exactly what it says, right? That for whatever reason, there might be certain things, certain events that are still unknown, or what might be coming to light, especially more towards the latter part of the month. You can see that here she's holding, instead of a crystal ball, the ball, it's very, I'm not sure if it shows up, it's opaque, so it's cloudy. We have the moon also showing up on the card, which, you know, whenever the moon shows up, it can indicate hidden things, right? Hidden things that need to come to light, or uncovering hidden things or secrets coming to light. So, you know, there might be things that are still unknown in your surroundings as you move towards the last couple of weeks of the month. Your hopes and fears, you have the 4 of Wands. There's the 4 of Wands. It can be a card of celebration, right? It can be a card of home as well. It can be buying a home, moving home, moving in together. The 4 of Wands can also represent a card of completion. It's also the 1111 cards. It's like a portal. But the 4 of Wands in general, 4s in the Tarot, they represent stability. So it's a card, it's a stable energy. Suit of Wands, it's fire energy, so it has to do with the work that we do. It can be creative projects and endeavors, so that you could be hoping for stability surrounding your work. You could be hoping for news about this new house, right? News about moving in, buying a home. We did have the 10 of Pentacles over here, so there could be something related to this home or moving home that is what you're hoping for. 4 of Wands could also represent like a marriage, so celebration, celebrating a marriage, or you know, an engagement. And then you have wish fulfillment in the outbound position. The 9 of Cups, it's the minor arcana version of the wish card. So wish upon a star, right? You're setting your intentions, putting them out into the universe, and then trusting that the universe will provide. So wish fulfillment, whatever it is that you have. This could be, again, could be this dream job. It could be a dream home. But there's some type of wish coming in here as you move into the month of July. And bottom of the deck, yeah, and I'll take this one that's immediately beneath it. You have Major Arcana number 6, the Lovers, which is, it can be a relationship card, but it can also be a card of decision, needing to make a decision. So a head or heart decision. And immediately beneath that was Major Arcana number 13, Death. This card's been showing up quite a lot for many of the signs this month. But, this could be you showing up very strongly here in the reading. Is associated with the water sign Scorpio. And it's, through death comes new life. So changes, new one chapter ending in order to give way to a brand new chapter coming in. So there's something to do with endings and beginnings. The Lovers can also represent, it can be a new relationship starting up. It's like a soulmate connection. But it can also speak of needing to make a decision. So like a head or heart decision that needs to be made, possibly surrounding your home, the work that you do, right? A home move. Moving to a different location. Yeah, very interesting reading. I mean, it's very straightforward, I would say. Definite focus here on career and finances. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you all again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of June. Bye for now.